I think it is quite dignified, though. It's so nice that you couldn't send those filthy things to each other. It's kind of nice that they didn't do filthy things like that. Because now that we're trying to have a baby, I wish I could delete filthiness. I just want to be a wholesome family unit. I want to tell you guys about something really embarrassing that happened. It's the last thing I'll tell you of the night. And I just want you to know that I know I seem quite... I'm actually not very I'm not sex positive. I know it seems like I am. I've been quite... I've done a few things that would, indicate that I am. But I'm not. On a true sense, I find it quite, and people are sex positive and that's great, but I'm not. I'm sex negative, that's just who I am. It's even though I'm trying to get pregnant, I still, if I see a pregnant woman walking around, I think, oh my God, you're just admitting it. You're a dirty girl. You're not getting my seat on the bus. No, not after what you did. But yeah, so I just find it a bit funny and I'm just bored. I just like boring sex. I'm missionary on my back, I can text. It's just I'm not interesting in that way. But I do worry when you're in a long-term relationship, you sort of worry that you're getting a bit boring or whatever. So there's always a bit of that fear. So that's one of the elements of the story. Last element that you need to know before we properly begin is that I had never had a sex toy before, and I bought, and I even hate being a female comedian on stage talking about sex toys, oh, ladies. But I bought my first sex toy, and I didn't buy it from the right place. I didn't get it from a woman named Chloe, who has a nice store with a diffuser, and it's all feminist or whatever. I was on the Gold Coast, and I went to a big yellow building. Called Cum World or Splooges for You, or I don't know, but it was wrong. And the guy who was serving me was not Chloe. He was a man. He looked like he'd be more comfortable operating the ring toss at the Royal Show. He's and he sort of offered it up, and as a sex toy, and I sort of went, oh, I like that one, yeah, cool, because I just wanted the interaction to be over. So I bought it, and then I never really clicked with it. I never connected to it fully. So that's kind of everything you need to know. So then this is about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and we just finished a regular night. We finished watching Sopranos for the third time. We'd clicked it off, and then I thought, we should just spice things up a bit. We got to get into this. So we started having missionary, and it's it's going fine. It's classic, and I think we've got to sort of get to a different level here. I think we need a bit of something. So I remember that I have this sex toy, right, and it's sort of hidden somewhere. Anyway, I say I'm going to go get this sex toy, and I run and I go get it, and I bring it back and I say, you should put this in my bum. I do feel like you guys are abandoning me a bit, because I did say I'm uncomfortable, so just I need you to be right there with me, because I can't, I don't like this. But so he put it in my bum, and it felt really good. It felt nice, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm lying there, I'm thinking, oh my God, look at me. I can change. I can become a different person. I'm actually so sexually empowered. I'm so free. And then it was almost like my own bumhole thought, girl, no, this isn't you. And it confiscated it. It went all the way in. And I knew it went all the way in. There was no denying. It was gone. I tried to grab it, was gone. And I'm like, oh no. And I just ran into our bedroom. I closed the door. I said, I just want to deal with it myself. Yeah, I just wanted to deal with it myself. And I'm really freaking out, and I'm still buzzing as well. And he's on the other side of the door, he's stressing and also Googling what to do. Right? And I still don't know what his search words were. dildo ass big trouble. And what's coming up isn't good. All the pages, all the things, all the suggestions. It's not good. It's it's saying it's quite serious. If you don't get it out within 15 to 20 minutes, you need to go to the hospital. Because it can bounce around in there. You can need a colostomy bag. It's very, very serious, right? So, and they said, but don't tell the person who's going through this it's serious, because the more they freak out, the further it travels. Right? Because the vagina has a wall that says no. Right? But the bumhole, it's a bit more freewheeling. He's a bit more like, get on up there. Go say hello to your friend, the mouth. Right? Don't you think it's kind of cute to think that they would be friends in an ideal world? But anyway, so it's he's kind of dealing with all of this. He's sort of absorbing the information, and he hasn't told me what's really going on. So I'm in the other room and I'm freaking out, and I'm also disappointed. I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, I was just trying to be sexual and free for one night, and I was feeling good, and look what's happened. I reckon I heard my boyfriend scream, "Shit it out," 56 times. Squat down. And we're laughing, right? And that's great, But I used to laugh. I used to be one of those people. I read the BuzzFeed article. There was always some snitch in the hospital who shared someone's X-ray. There's always an X-ray. Some guy's had 7 things stuck in his ass, and I used to sit there, drinking a Starbucks, going, "You idiot! Why would you keep putting things up there if you've already got something stuck in your ass? Why would you just keep putting stuff up there? But you don't get it. Like, you actually don't get it until it's happened to you. Because the problem is you just can't really get a grip. Like, that's the main problem, is you cannot get a grip. So all you can think about is trying to get onto the other side of it. Right, so you just think, I was like Russell Crowe at A Beautiful Mind. I had all the, calculations on the blackboard. At one point I hobbled out and I was like, I think I just need like a spatula and an egg cup. And this is such an old reference, but people used to make fun of Richard Gere for putting a hamster up his bum, right? But when I was in that state, I was thinking, yes, but of course. He sent it up there to go get something else. What a clever man. It was going on for a while, right? And then I'm trying all these things. I'm doing stuff. I'm busy. And then eventually my boyfriend comes in and he says, you can't, we've got to go to the hospital. And I think I don't want to. I'd rather not. Because I have a friend, she works at the ER, and she's told me the stories. She said every Saturday night, that's pretty much what they're doing in there. They're pretty much just sort of retrieving things from people's arse. And she said that a lot of the people they see, a lot of them live in the country. Men and women, they don't want to come into, they don't want to go to their local hospital because they're worried they'll, see an old friend or whatever. There's a tight community. So she reckons that a lot of the people they see on a Saturday night in the city, in the ER, are people who live in the country. They've driven 3 or 4 hours to get something taken out of their ass. Right, which I love, because it means just on a Saturday night, there's just a guy merging. Checking, with a cricket ball in his ass. So good. But I didn't want to be that guy. I'm like, well, what if I get recognised? I live in the city, I can't go to the country. Anyway, so I just say, please just give me 5 more minutes. I just need 5 more minutes, please. So he says, okay, 5 more minutes, right. So I go I go into the room and I do some pretty intense stuff in there. I can't really go into it. I know other comedians would, but not me. But basically, all you need to know is I did get it out. Right. Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah. It was incredible. It felt really good. It was, and you know what? I have to say, the closeness I was looking for, the connection through intense, fun sex, it was actually better. Like, avoiding a trip to the hospital with your partner is way better than good sex. It was incredible. It was very nice. We felt great. He does ask that I don't tell that story on stage. He thinks it lacks dignity. I said, shut up, Penny Wong. That is obviously the end of the show. I can't really keep going after that because you all sort of need time to digest it. Are there any questions? Yeah? Oh, like, oh mate. You tricked me. And would I do it again?
Did you do it again?
Did I do it again? Maybe.
Do you have any baby names picked?
Yeah, not really. I'll just let it come to me, I reckon, once I meet it and I look into its eyes. Adolf. Anyone else? No? Wow. Only one question about the arse. Oh, you've got a hand up? No. Are you sure, mate? Ask me anything. No? Anything else?
Why did you leave Brisbane?
Why did I leave Brisbane? To chase my dreams, but I do regret it. But I regret chasing my dreams. I'm serious. If you're thinking about doing it, don't. Like, it's just better to be like, honestly, family is what matters. And yeah, I kind of fucked my life, but no, it's good. But well, I guess I've probably got to do like a big, because this being filmed. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I guess I should be like, okay, I have a disease where I don't know how to finish a show. I've never known how to do it. Other comedians are all like da 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 bum bum bum.